How's it going, guys? Welcome back, and thanks for tuning into this field review of the Walther PPQ M2. This gun is on loan from a buddy of mine. I'm not going to abuse it. I'm going to put a fair number of rounds through it, but not an insane amount. But at the same time, I think in the shooting I'm going to do tonight, as well as the shooting I did on another excursion, I think I'm going to be able to determine and give you a pretty good opinion of this gun and how good it is for the role that I think it's intended for. We're going to talk all about that as we shoot these targets tonight and blast away with this sucker, try to get a good evaluation of it, talk about the materials, talk about my opinion of it in general. So I do appreciate you tuning in. Let's shoot some targets. So let's talk about some of the features on this gun that have impressed me so far. Now, as most of you guys know, the PPQ was released a few years back by Walther, and it was a big hit. It was followed shortly afterward by the M2, which had a few changes and improvements. One of the most notable improvements was this right here, switching the trigger guard release to a side button release for the magazine, which a lot of people were happy about. Now, that is also reversible. You can pop it in and have it come out right there. So you just reverse that little mechanism so that it's for lefties instead. This gun is also completely ambidextrous in pretty much every other way. You've got a slide release on this side and that side. So that works. And that works. It doesn't matter. Of course, it has a Picatinny rail, as all handguns in this size range do nowadays. It holds 15 rounds in the magazine. Kind of a double stack magazine, and one of the notable things about the magazine is this right here. You can load it up, slamming it in like that. Slide goes closed automatically, just like a Smith & Wesson, and just like some people are able to do with their Glocks and other guns. That's a cool feature. I actually like that a lot. It's definitely a training aid. If you were to take that down to some kind of a tactical class or handgun class of some sort, and you have to do some reloads, well, you've got the advantage because you don't ever have to come up over that slide. You just slam it in there and it shuts itself automatically. Definitely an advantage. Ergonomics on the PPQ are really good. I find that grip to be very comfortable. It does have replaceable back straps, so you can adjust that to whatever size you need it to be within reason. But it fills my hand very nicely. I've got no problems gripping it completely. I do feel like it is more of a compact size of a grip. You can see that that's more of a Glock 19 size as far as the length is concerned than it would be, say, a Glock 17 size in my opinion. The length seems pretty comparable to that as well. It definitely fits into that sort of compact range of gun. Not the subcompact type or the pocket size, obviously, but a compact. Some guys are happy to carry this size of gun for EDC, for their concealed carry. I probably wouldn't do it. Moving up to something the size of a Glock 19, I just prefer not to. And the PPQ in that same size range, for the same reasons, I wouldn't concealed carry this. But concealed carry is not remotely a necessity with a gun like this. It can be a fantastic home security gun, especially now that it's been released in 40 cal as well as 45. I might try out the 45 someday. That looks like a really fun gun to shoot. But having tried out the PPQ, I gotta say, this is definitely a quality firearm. There are some really great features on it that definitely turn me on. Let's get to one more of those features that I'm really excited about, and that's the trigger. Everybody loves the trigger on this gun, and I am no exception. The take-up on it is very positive. It's, not weightless. It's positive, but the stop on it, oh man. When you hit that little wall, you really notice it. And then the reset on that trigger barely comes forward at all. Yeah, I like that a lot. Once again, the take-up on it is really sweet. As you see here, we've got a little bit of weight traveling backwards to this point right there, and then it's a very solid, very crisp wall that breaks very easily. That is a really, really nice trigger. Takedown is a breeze. Pull that trigger, pull back on the slide as you would a Glock, pull down on these two tabs on either side of the gun, just enough until the slide goes forward. Then as you can see there, it breaks down and it comes apart just like a Glock, just like so many other handguns that you're familiar with, for cleaning, for maintenance, and of course you can go further down than that, but rarely will you need to. In the shooting I've done with the Walther PPQ tonight, I've been really impressed. At $620, $630, is this gun going to enter my collection anytime soon? That's MSRP, of course. Well, I'm not so sure about that, but I really like it, and if I get the chance to shoot one again, I definitely will. And if you like it, by all means, it's got my recommendation. I'm a late Boy Scout. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. In my minimal experience, it's on par with so many other guns, but is it better than all of them? I can't really say that it is. I'm seeing a lot of guns shoot just as well, sometimes even better than this gun, with none of the ergonomic trigger issues that I'm finding.